Log into your account.
That's what I'm doing, sir. But it's telling me that I have no permission to access this service.
Are you sure? But what are you trying to do? You're trying to log in, eh?
Yes, sir.
Do you have VPN on that account?
Sir?
You have VPN on your phone?
VPN.
VPN.
I don't know what you're talking about. VPN.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to log in now.
But put in your details. Try to put in your details and see.
Okay,
Don't just log in. Put in your details.
Let me try using my mobile number.
Have you been logging into your account?
Yes, sir.
Now put in your details, your email and your password. I can answer you without sharing your screen, but I need to help you out and help some people. Yeah.
Still saying the same thing.
You have no permission. It's you who's maybe putting in incorrect information. Check your information. Check your information, okay?
Okay, sir. Let me try something.
Okay, check your information and come back to me after.
Okay, sir.
You are putting in wrong information to access your account.
This is the right information.
Check well. There's
Okay,
no
sir.
one that can access your account apart from you. And that I don't have control about. Connection failed. Please check your network settings. Check your network settings. Maybe your network where you are is not good enough.
Okay.
You don't need to fumble. Eh? Just be patient. Take your time. When you get it right, you come back to me.
Okay, sir.
There's no reason for you getting scared and worried. Because there's nothing you are going to lose. Okay?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
So take time. Then after you come back to me, let me go to another person.
Okay, sir.
So take time, try to log in, okay?
Okay.
Hello, Leader Julius.
Yes, Elizabeth.
Oh, good morning. Yes, sir.
Morning. Hi.
Sorry, this morning I wanted to sell one of my coin. So that's a dot. And I want to convert it from dot to USDT, but it's not converting. I don't know what has happened.
Share your screen. We go into your Binance. I teach you how to convert, how to sell coins on Binance.
Okay.
Good morning, everybody. Into question and answer for the first 30 minutes. Then I'll go into my short training of today. If the person is going to share doesn't come in time, still trying to chat him up.
I'm sharing. Did you see my Binance?
Go to Binance Pro. I don't work in Binance Lite.
Okay.
Oh my brother,
I'm in Pro. I'm in now.
Okay, so now you want to sell, go to your wallet. Let me see what you're talking about before we go into the sell.
That's it. The dot.
So you want to sell this coin?
I have transferred from port to funding.
Why is the money in your funding wallet?
No, before, if I want to sell like that, I used to transfer it to funding. So should I transfer it back to spot?
Have you already sold it? You wanted someone to send you money you wanted to use a trader, right?
Yeah, I want to sell on P2P.
Oh, you want to sell on P2P. Okay, just go to the P2P wallet now.
Yes.
Now, which coin are you selling?
It's dot.
Check
It's
whether
dot.
there is. Check whether dot is on that list.
It's not there.
Okay, now return it to the spot wallet. Go back and return it to the spot wallet, convert it to USDT and sell USDT. Go back to your funding wallet. Transfer from funding to spot. Max. Right. Perfect. Okay. Now go back. Go back. Tap on market. Down here there is market. Right. Okay. Tap on spot. On top, there is favorite, there is spot, there is features. So tap on spot.
Okay.
Perfect.
Spot.
Top. There
Spot.
is favorite, there is top. Okay. Perfect. Tap on USDT as our main. Okay, perfect. Okay. Now, search for dot stroke USDT.
Okay.
It is there. Perfect.
Yes.
Say okay. Good. Say okay.
Okay.
Perfect. Tap on sell.
Okay. I've done that.
Tap on sell dot.
You say market?
Tap on sell dot.
100%. Okay. Thank you very much.
Before you tap on sell, okay? Yeah, it is on market price.
Yes. I've sold it.
You are going to hold, right?
Yes.
You put in 100%, eh?
Yes, yes.
But you left some balances, but it's fine. Let's go. Let's go now to P2P.
Okay.
Now you are selling, you're not buying.
Yes. It's still not there, sir.
Okay, what you do, okay? Go and turn it to Binance Lite. Let me make a shortcut for you, spare time.
I'm there.
Tap in the middle.
Convert.
Don't convert. We have already sold. Why are you wasting time there?
Sell.
You are now. Why do you convert?
Is it sell? I will click.
Yes.
Where is it?
Max.
Okay, thank you.
There you can continue. Eh? Even if I go. Eh?
Yes, I can continue. Thank you very much.
Okay, confirm and continue. Thank you. Okay, confirm, continue. If you can continue with yourself.
Yes, I can continue. Thank you.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I am just handling 1 or 2 questions and I hand over. Just 2 and I hand over to the main sharing of today. Okay, so just 2 questions and I hand over. I lower your hand and I mute you up. Okay, Petulia, are you done now?
I am still working on it. I'm trying to change my password.
Oh, that's why it's not opening. You know, when you change your password, it will take you 48 hours.
Wow.
You are dealing with a, you know, sometimes, let me come back here. Sometimes, I don't know, people think this thing is very small. Hey, you know, when people get into crypto, they call it, there is like a thing I joined, like people have been joining scams. There is like a thingy, I joined and it is not opening. My friend, you are dealing with a crypto bank account that is holding billions of dollars. Don't joke with it. When you joke with the password, you mingle around 48 hours, no accessibility. So you need to get serious with these things and never take them light.
So what do I do now?
I treat my Binance like you treat your bank account. I don't have any bank account. I don't keep my money in any banks because I got tired of holding this paper money that people wake up and decrease their value anytime they want. My bank account is Binance and I treat it like gold. So you should also treat it like that. Don't overchange passwords when you get annoyed. No emotions should be involved in business because it is huge. Huh? I'll just stop there. Let me listen to I'll leave you there.
So what do I do? Do I continue with the change of the password?
If you have already changed, just continue because I cannot backslide it. If you have already changed, continue. But please, ladies and gentlemen, before I go to another topic, I want to talk about this. In crypto, we have 2 main things. Coach J is already in the house. He's going to take over. We have 2 main things. One, we have what we call a public key, and we have what we call a private key. I need to emphasize these 2 points. What is a public key? I want to repeat. Treat your public key like an email address, which you can give in and they put money on it. That's what we could call a crypto wallet address. Now you have a private key that is like your email password that gives you accessibility to access your account. If you lose it, you lose money. For example, if I forget my blockchain, because me, I have Binance, I have Luno, I have Hobby, I have blockchain, I have Trust Wallet, I have MetaMask. I have so many wallets where I'm keeping my money. And so if I forget any of those wallet private code that lets into my wallet, even if you have $1 million, no one will retrieve it for you. Never lose your private key and never give it to anyone.
Okay.
That I'm done. So I will mute you now. You'll first sort yourself with your account. Then Coach J is taking over. Let me listen to Shelf.
Okay. I'm sorry. It's about yesterday's presentation. It was great. And you made a statement that crypto, you can allow, okay, you put it this way. This is an algorithm that allows crypto to fiat currency, like from crypto to CD in Ghana, crypto to Kwacha in this crypto. I didn't get that well. How crypto to fiat? In other words, is it about our money that we have either in the boat or in Binance? We can get it in local currency. If you can, explain a little bit. Thank you.
Okay. Yesterday I talked about, in crypto, we have what we call wallets, okay? But we have what we call exchanges. Now, exchanges are platforms that allow exchange of crypto to crypto. Now, we have 3 types how people can get crypto, okay?
Mm-hmm.
The first type is what we call rampant to gateways. Now, rampant to gateways are exchanges that allow fiat currencies, that is Ghana cedi, Nigerian naira, Ugandan shillings, the euro, the dollar. Those are what you call fiat, right?
Yes.
Now, they can allow us to get our Ghana cedi to crypto, okay? Now, such platforms allow you to buy crypto using your bank account, one of the ways, or you can use P2P.
Okay, the P2P, okay. P2P.
As long as they have been allowed in your country. So when you tap on buy crypto, they'll give you different ways you can access crypto in that wallet, depending on your location, where you are. Now, other wallets, because Binance can do it in across so many countries, Luno can do it in South Africa, Southern African. We have Alta Coin Trader that does it in Namibia, in Swaziland, and some other Southern African countries. In Uganda, we Binance does it for us. There is another one called Yellow Card does it for us here in Uganda. So those ones, they allow you to get your bank into. So it depends on your country where you are. I could mention maybe tomorrow or the other day on Saturday, I'll come with a list. Each country, how you can access crypto. I think it could be a better move. So people have challenge.
I understand. I thought you were talking about something on robot. If you're on Binance and stuff, that's fine. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Sheriff. Thank you, everybody. Allow me usher in our trainer of today, ladies and gentlemen. This gentleman has been into the crypto market space for a couple of years. He's a professional trader into the crypto market space. He's one of the people that have a couple of knowledge into the crypto market space. He's a trainer, a coach to many, all the way from South Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me invite our coach all the way from South Africa, a gentleman with the integrity that has built a team across the world, a gentleman, ladies and gentlemen, that has mentored many into the crypto market space, a gentleman that has created so many traders across the world. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me invite and usher in our trainer of today and tomorrow, a gentleman of great substance, a gentleman that has created so many million mindset people across the world, none other than Coach Jay from South Africa. Welcome, Sam.
Thank you, Leader Julius. I'm very excited. I'm humble. I'm honored to always be on a call, even if it's just with one or two people. Okay. With that being said, thank you so much for that wonderful introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're listening to from. I'm Coach Jay from South Africa. My first name is Ramiz. My surname is Jakut. Ramiz Jakut, also known as Coach Jay. And yes, today I just want to give you guys some insight on our fantastic compensation plan. If you know of a compensation plan that allows you to still keep your full capital with you in your full control, tell me about that system and I'd love to join it with you, because as far as I know, at the moment in the market, there isn't another system that you can compare to the system that we have with the Royalq. Okay. Having said that, Royalq has been a great business to myself and to many others when it comes to payouts. Okay. And if you want to make it far in this business, ladies and gentlemen, you need to understand how you get paid. Of course. So before I got started on this opportunity, I had to ask my upline, so send me the marketing plan. How can I maximize my full earning potential on this marketing plan? I don't have an employee mindset because I'm not interested in how much I can earn on a monthly basis, but I am interested on how I can make millions in a system like this. Okay, and that being said, I'm going to hop in straight into the sharing of the compensation plan of this opportunity at Royalq Artificial Intelligence Robot. In the meantime, I'd like everyone that is new to the call to raise your hand. If you haven't registered or activated your artificial intelligence robot with Royalq, Raise your hand, ladies and gentlemen. Raise your hand if it is your first time on the call or if you haven't activated your Royalq artificial intelligence robot. If it's your first time on the call and you are not yet an active member with Royalq, raise your hand, please. Thank you. I see there's 2 hands thus far. And that's from Mary Ann and Carl. Thank you for your cooperation. Really much appreciated. So, of course, if you have the entrepreneur's mindset, you may have a normal day job that you're working. This opportunity will cancel out any losses, ladies and gentlemen, that you have ever experienced, and you'll be able to share this opportunity with complete and utmost confidence to anyone and everyone around the world. You'll be able to share it from somebody in a low income class group to a middle to the high income class group. Because the same way you're treating the general worker of the business, you should be treating the CEO. Because you, ladies and gentlemen, you are your own CEO of this business. Okay? Having said that, I have the joys to be working right now as we speak from home, as you guys can hear in the background. I have a little boy who's turning 1 year old in a few days' time. And in about 17 years, let's say by the time he turns 18, I'm pretty confident that by the time he turns 18, ladies and gentlemen, he would have a system, a business that can be passed down to him. Can you pass your job down to your children if you had to die today? Would you be able to pass down your job that you work in today if you do have a daily job? Would you be able to pass it down as a legacy to your children? Of course not, because that business belongs to your boss. Okay? So that being said, I'm pretty sure that in the next 17 years, my soon-to-be 1 year old son, when he turns 18, he must probably be a multi-billionaire. And the reason for that is because of a system like this. There's no secret to success, ladies and gentlemen. There's absolutely no secret to success. The only thing that you need to keep your mind focused on is that the more people you actually invite to calls like this, the sooner you can become rich in a system like this. Because this system has what we call a uni-level compensation plan. And if you don't understand what the uni-level compensation plan is, that whoever even comes in on your link below you can actually overtake you. And that has happened to me in my team. And I'm completely excited about that because it brings a sense of healthy competition and it makes people believe that this is not a Ponzi scheme. This, ladies and gentlemen, at Royalq Artificial Intelligence, it is the Ponzi killer. Once again, I'm going to make it a point that you cannot leave your job behind for your children or for your relatives or the ones that you care about and the ones that you love the most. You cannot do so. But with the Royalq system, you can. So there's no secret to success in this business, ladies and gentlemen. If there's people in the world that can go from VIP 1 status to activate their pot with $120, to go from VIP 1 to VIP 5 in 8 days, what's stopping you and I? Absolutely nothing. The only thing that's stopping you from achieving great things in this business and in life is, of course, your mindset. So with that being said, I want you all to put on your strong mindset caps and have a look at this compensation plan and see how you can maximize your earning potential. Okay, just give me a second to share the screen. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so the same like a little baby. If you do not give a little baby the attention that the baby is looking for, well, almost most of the day, then the baby is going to complain, the baby is going to moan, the baby is not going to be happy with the fact that you're unable to give that baby attention, just as mine is doing right now. Because I'm giving you guys attention because I know that if I'm going to give you guys attention, you're going to leave the Zoom call with even more confidence to share this business opportunity with other people. And like Leader Julius just said a few minutes ago, is that if you take this business more seriously, this is not a small Nyana business. This is not a Mickey Mouse business. This is a business that can make you millions in the space. And I'm talking about not million dollars or rather million rands or million, how can I say? It's not going to make you $1 million in your traditional currency. It's going to make you $1 million in US dollars, but also paid with what we call this fantastic currency, this digital currency, cryptocurrency. And if you don't understand cryptocurrency, all that you need to do is simply follow the lead of the person that invited you here. So as I said, I'm going to share my screen and take you guys through the compensation plan. If you are business-minded and you actually see the opportunity of being able to write your own paycheck, you would understand that as an entrepreneur, if the doors of your business aren't open, then you won't be able to make money. Okay, so for those new on the call, there's 3 easy steps that you need to follow in order to get started. It only costs you $120 to make money. Now, in this business specifically, or rather in any online affiliate marketing business, you require little to no money to get started. Okay? And I too am living testimony to that, is that I can take a system and make it my own by just following the simple steps, making money with that system, with not even hardly having to spend any much money of your own. Okay? With that being said, I want you all to understand that this is not a charity. This opportunity is definitely not a charity. This opportunity is a real deal, money-making system, whereby you can actually have your very own personal ATM in the palm of your hand or inside of your pocket. So you register on the link provided to you by the person that shared the business with you. You download the application via the browser through the link which you have clicked on. You don't go to the App Store and you go and download it before registering. No, you first register and then you click on the application icon within the browser to go and download that application to make sure that you're downloading the correct one, 100%. Thereafter, downloading the application, you simply need to activate your VIP account using TRC20 on the Tron blockchain. And if you didn't know, there's certain coins, cryptocurrency coins and tokens, which have their very own ecosystem that branches off into different chains within that ecosystem. So if you're looking at USDT Tether has different chains within that blockchain. And the main chain that we are using as our base currency here at Royalq is USDT TRC20. However, on the USDT blockchain, there's more than one cryptocurrency chain. So that being said, how can you make millions in a business like this? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, these real life people that have made or that have earned over $1 million already. Yes, over $1 million already. And not just one person, more than one person has already earned over $1 million in the cryptocurrency space, and more so here with Royalq, artificial intelligence robot, only because they treated their business like a business. And if you treat your business like a business, it's going to reward you like one. However, if you simply just treat your business like a hobby, it's going to reward you like one. So if you take what you're doing seriously, but you don't take yourself seriously, you take what you're doing seriously, you have this opportunity to robot, you make as much money as you like. But if you don't take it seriously and you treat it as if, no, you're just doing it because your friend told you that you can make a couple of bucks, etc., then you'll be the one to blame for your average lifestyle. However, if you're somebody like myself, somebody like Leader Julius and all of the other leaders here on the call who have teams, and you want to drive a nice SUV, for example, that AMG G63 that I always see Leader Julius posting on his status, I can guarantee you guys that he's going to get it. You know why he's going to get it? Because he posts about it almost every day and he tells himself that, he can, he will, he must. And this is what this business is all about, is that you need little to no money, guys, to make money in the system. You need something called a PhD, not the PhD that you're going to study many years for and then only to come out of studying for that PhD to to work for an institution and maybe not even work for yourself. But at Royalq, you can actually earn what somebody who has a qualification of a PhD, you can earn what that person earns in a year. Ladies and gentlemen, you can earn it in the space of 7 days. If not in 1 day, you can earn it here at Royalq, Artificial Intelligence Robot Opportunity. Okay. With that being said, if you have this entrepreneurial mindset, ladies and gentlemen, it's very easy to get started and understand this compensation plan. Because if you want to live an extraordinary life, it's not up to me. It's not up to the person that invited you here. It's up to you. You need to take out the time to do what? DYOR, do your own research. And I remember very distinctively that Leader Julius is on VIP 5 of the business. He has one more level to go, ladies and gentlemen, to be completely and utterly financially free. Can you believe that? And he started this business with only having $85 in his pocket. His upline paid the rest of the money for him, and he marketed this business. He promoted this business as much as he possibly could to get to where he is. He had sleepless nights, going door to door, knocking on doors, speaking to people face to face, speaking to people on Telegram, on Facebook, on WhatsApp, wherever you can speak to somebody, as long as that person is a natural person and they can understand your language, they can understand your way of communicating with him, that person is a client. That person is a potential client. Never mind what kind of work they're doing or where they're from, what the color of their skin is, because this opportunity is for everybody. If there is a 12-year-old in the system, a 12-year-old child in the system that can be earning $100 a day or more, what's stopping you? If there is a 67-year-old person in this business that is earning $500 a day by simply just using the trading system and leveraging on the money that they have, what's stopping you? Okay, so the rewards plan is something to look forward to, because this is a way that you can actually make millions within this system. You start off as a VIP 1 member. That's where everyone starts. After activating your robot with as little as $120. Remember, that's all that you need. That's literally all that you need to start your journey in order to make millions within the system, because it gives you the opportunity to get $30 per person that registers and activates with your link. Now, 30% of $120 is quite a bit of money, and you must probably wondering, but why would Royalq want to pay you that much money? The reason why they would want to pay you that much money is because of the uni-level compensation plan. It's because of the rewarding industry that we are busy with, called the cryptocurrency industry. Is that not only are they making money from the activation gains, not only are we making money from the activation gains, but there's other ways of earning within this compensation plan if you're not selfish with this information that I am sharing with you. If you're not selfish with the information that the person who invited you to the business has shared with you already. Because if it is your first time on the school, and after the school, you do not activate your robot, then I don't know what it is that you want out of life. You maybe still want to continue working for the biggest scam or pyramid scheme in the world, which is your corporate job, because you're never ever going to become the CEO of that current job. If you are an entrepreneur and you have your own business, you would understand that it needs time, energy, effort. You need to sacrifice quite a bit in order to make your money back, the money that you've put into this business. And guess what? You're spending a mere $120, and after sharing this business with at least 4 like-minded people, those who are closest to you, or those who are better than you, those who are more clever than you, those are the type of people that you want to attract, but you're not going to be able to attract those people if you do not do your own research. DYOR, it's a crypto term that we use, and we're always saying that if we post a signal of a certain cryptocurrency and we say, buy the dip, BTD, buy the dip, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of people don't want to do their own research because they feel that, they already have a robot that's doing the work for them. Why should they do their own research? Why? Because it's going to enhance your capacity. It's going to enhance your knowledge. It's going to enhance your confidence to be able to share this opportunity even better and better with as many people as you possibly can. And to get $30 per person as a VIP 1 is actually a very, very good compensation plan whereby you're starting off in the business with $120, sharing the business with at least 4 people and receiving your $120 back. And if you don't have the money for your trading capital, simply withdraw that $120 from the system, which is in your smart contract rewards wallet address, coming from your smart contract rewards wallet address from the Royalq platform, and it arrives in your personal Binance, which is secured with your email address, with your cell phone number, with your Authy or Google Authenticator. It has given you the opportunity to put an extra layer of security on your application that is totally unhackable, because should anyone try to access your Binance from any other IP address, Binance will alert you and ask you, is this you who is trying to access your account? And you can say, no, it's not me. And they can stop that person from actually getting into your account. This is how serious and secure this business is that you're operating, ladies and gentlemen, with the world's largest and #1 cryptocurrency exchanger ever made available to man. And guess what? They started out without being regulated. And now that the government is actually starting to see, but wow, this man, CZ, he became a multi-billionaire because of starting his very own cryptocurrency exchanger, which is now the world's largest #1 cryptocurrency exchanger that has billions of dollars in liquidity that is flowing through the system day in and day out, 24/7, 365. It's not like a traditional bank which has banking hours and restricts you to the amount that you can withdraw, etc., etc. No, this is fully decentralized, but you're actually making use of a centralized wallet, which is the Binance, and you can actually transfer your cryptocurrency from your centralized wallet to your decentralized wallet. And if you don't know what a decentralized exchange is and a centralized exchange, I want to encourage you to go and DYO or do your own research to enhance your skill set, your knowledge, your confidence in order to share this business with more and more people. But coming back to the rewards plan, ladies and gentlemen, if you do not see this opportunity and you're not passionate and you're not hungry and you're not having that complete desire, then you might as well go and study for the next 7, 9 years, or however many years that you need to study for this actual piece of paper that is called a PhD. Because I believe, and I've seen it, that many successful people, and you've seen it too, many successful people, wealthy people, do not even have a tertiary education. They haven't even studied further. They have people working for them who have studied further for tertiary education. And only because that person was a dropout, they actually had more passion, more hunger, more desire than the person that actually went to go. And with all due respect to the learned people here on the call today, but you can ask our Dr. Julius. He too will tell you that he can never, ever have imagined his life any other way if he didn't say yes to this opportunity at Royalq. So to earn $30 per person, yes, it's a start. Those people go from VIP 1. They go from VIP 1 to VIP 2 in the space of 2 days. Some even do it in the space of 1 day, a couple of hours, because they planned ahead. And if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So before you actually start this opportunity and you don't have a plan, you don't have a goal, and your dream is not big enough, then rather go back to sleep or continue to work for your boss and not have an extraordinary life, because people are paying for hotels, to live in hotels for days. They're paying it cash up front. People are buying big cars. People are buying big houses. You don't need to worry about the next person's testimony. What is important is your testimony, because you're the one that's interested in the business, and you need to turn that interest into commitment. And how do you do that? The way you'll be able to turn this interest to the business into commitment is by focusing on this thing called the rewards plan. So in order to go from VIP 1 to VIP 2, you need a total team or a total business partner amount of people in your team needs to be 20 people, 20 natural people. Or you could even take it upon yourself and have 20 different devices, each having a Royalq robot or nothing stopping you. But you need to think outside of the box. You need to be creative. You need to have that willingness to learn, willingness to apply what you have been taught, and then of course duplicate it into other people. Because to go from V1 to V2, VIP 2 status says that you need to have 20 team members, and out of the 20 team members, 3 of those people need to be active on your personal referral link. Thereafter, once you have reached this requirement for VIP2 status, thereafter you will start earning $40 per person. 40 USDT per person that gets directly referred to your referral link. But don't be greedy, guys, because you can stop at 4. If you get the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th person that is interested in this opportunity, don't be greedy because you can get further by stretching your skills, your knowledge, the research that you've done, stretching it over a longer period of time to help the people in your business, because people don't care how much we know. They only care how much we care. And for those, once again, that haven't gotten started, the person that referred you to the Zoom call or to this opportunity cares about you enough, right? Is kind enough to show you an opportunity like this that can make you millions in the space of 6 months, 12 months. But the effort, energy that you put into the business is going to be entirely up to you. So as a VIP2, you need 20 team members. 3 of those 20 team members need to be activated on your referral link. You get $40 per referral and bonus gas fee of 30%. This is where you get a share of all of the profits that is actually generated into your team from infinite levels of depth. So you can earn until infinity, ladies and gentlemen, in this business. Do you know what that means? That means that while you're sleeping, while you're out at gym, while you're out sipping your pina colada on your yacht, or wherever it is you are, that you imagine yourself on some island, or wherever it is that you, whatever it is that you're doing, wherever it is that you are, with Royalq artificial intelligence robot, this is literally possible because people are doing it right now as we speak, purchasing them. Nissan Skyline GTR, top of the range. Guys, come on. This is a business that requires your full effort, concentration, and focus. And if you can put in your time, energy, and effort, whatever amount of time that you do have during the day into this business, it will reward you. Because every time the robot closes a trade in a positive for the people in your team and the people in your team, Royalq actually rewards you very, very handsomely by paying you on this wonderful compensation plan, even an indirect bonus every time the people in your team activate. Okay? To go from VIP2 to VIP3, you need to have 5 licenses activated on your link and a team volume of a total of 100 team members. To get 100 team members is not difficult, guys, because you take your 20 people and the 4 other people take their 20 people, and between the five different teams, let's compete against each other, because it's good to have healthy competition within any organization. Okay? So if you think that 100 people is a lot, go and have a look at who is the first V6 in the world. And by now you must probably see that the first V6 in the world has over 350,000 people in that person's network. Can you believe it? So imagine getting paid, ladies and gentlemen, from over 350,000 people all around the world. You can become a millionaire every single day of your life. Can you believe that? You won't know how far you can go, ladies and gentlemen, until you actually really get started. So for those who are new on the call, once again, I want to encourage you that even maybe right now while I'm speaking, message the person that invited you here and ask them how to buy USDT. You can buy your USDT directly from your Binance using your debit or your credit card, or you can buy it on the peer-to-peer market. Or if you have other cryptocurrency in another wallet elsewhere, send it from that wallet to your Binance wallet and convert that cryptocurrency into USDT on the Tron blockchain, TRC20, and spend as little as $120 on the system and work the system, because there's no secret to success, but there is the system to success. And this over here with this fantastic rewards plan is the complete system to success. If only you can see it with your 2 beautiful big eyes. And if you are unable to see and you have ears to listen, use your God-given talent and hear me out what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, that if you're not going to work this compensation plan, then you might as well remain average for the rest of your life, because this is a truly rewarding compensation plan. Hence, they call it a rewards plan. It's truly rewarding if you put in the work, ladies and gentlemen. So as a VIP3 member, you need to have 5 total active licenses, 100 team members. And of that 100 team members, you need to at least have 3 people within that team from different lines as a V2 member. Now, what do we mean from different lines? What we mean from different lines in the business, ladies and gentlemen, is that those who take the opportunity seriously, they don't take themselves seriously, but they take the opportunity seriously. Those are the people that actually ranking up in their own given time, whether it be they set a goal to rank up from VIP 1 to VIP 3 in 3 months, or every month they rank up because they set a goal that way. You would understand that the people who get a ranking status in your team doesn't have to be the people that's directly referred by you. Okay? You don't have to personally share this business with 100 people. It's a team effort, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot do this by myself, and for this reason, I have somebody in my team that is on a higher ranking than me, and I don't mind because I know that I've successfully duplicated myself, and I feel confident that this leader is going to successfully duplicate herself into her people, which is currently what's happening now. And this is something that you need to encourage in your team for those that are active. Don't be afraid that somebody's going to come into the business and overtake you. That is something that you should want for them, because you should want more for others than what you want for yourself. And that way you are attracting blessings into your life. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so blessed. I'm 29 years old, financially free. And right now, I'm relaxing, guys. I'm relaxing. I don't need to worry about anything. I have no money problems, ladies and gentlemen. I've been working systems. I've been working online network marketing that can make me millions. That has done extremely well for me. Why? Because I took out the time, energy, and effort. I lost sleep to do what I'm able to do now. Right now, leader Julius and other leaders that do Zoom calls, they don't need to do what they're doing for you, because myself, and those other leaders, they did their own research, ladies and gentlemen. So once again, I'm going to keep on saying, do your own research. Go and see on YouTube, go and see on Telegram, go and see on Facebook how many people are ranking up. And it's mainly just people from Malaysia, Indonesia, India, from places where people understand the meaning of teamwork, they understand the meaning of community. They're not looking down upon the next person and saying, oh no, this guy or this lady, she's just inviting me to the business because she wants to make money from me. No, there's no chance of scam here, ladies and gentlemen. Teamwork makes a dream work in this business. And if you want to go from VIP 3 to VIP 5, from VIP 3 to VIP 4, the simple requirement is 5 licenses in your referral link, 100 active downlines, and 3 lines with ranking V2. These don't need to come directly from you. It can come from anywhere in the line of your team. Bonus gas of 40%, indirect license bonus of $20, and a peer pool bonus of 10%. People on V3 are having a good time, because now from V1 to V2, they have opened up their eyes. Their stomach has become bigger. Their eyes have become bigger, and now they can see, but now I can fill my tummy even more at V3, which is fantastic. But V3 isn't the destination, ladies and gentlemen. The destination is in fact V4, because to go from, the destination in fact is V6, because to go from V3 to V4, you need to have 8 licenses registered on your referral link, a team volume of 300 active licenses. Okay, these 300 people don't need to come directly from you, can come from the people in your team. Both 3 lines with a ranking of V3, and a direct license bonus of $60 per person will be paid to you. But once again, ladies and gentlemen, you do not, I repeat, you do not have to refer everyone to yourself. If you know that your strength is talking to people, and you find somebody else that has a strength of being a trader, then you put your heads together, ladies and gentlemen, as a team, and you figure out ways on how the 2 of you, or the 3 of you, or the 5 of you can help your entire team maximize their earnings. Whether it be the next one is better at doing a Zoom call than the other one, whatever your strengths are as a team, we bring our strengths together. We become one. We have a complete and best synergy that any team could ever ask for. And we keep our team spirit, our team morale high, so that you understand that these people that is a requirement for you to be in your team don't need to directly come from you, ladies and gentlemen. People can come from anywhere around the world, from anyone in your team, as long as you guys understand that the last level of V6 only requires you to have a total amount of 20 people registered on your team. Activated on your team. So if you have 100 people registered on your link and you didn't closely work with at least 20 of those people, then you must probably come to find out that there's 100 people registered, but only 5 of them are activated because you didn't give them the vision. You didn't share with them what it is that you'd like to achieve and how this rewards plan works. Because the lowest level of the business only requires you to have 20 active licenses. Now, there's some people, ladies and gentlemen, that already have 300 active licenses on their personal link, but they're still sitting on V1 or they're still sitting on V2. Sorry, they're still sitting on V2 or V3, where they could have been V4 or V5 by now if they understood the value here of this compensation plan. So to go from V4 to V5, eight licenses registered in your link, 300 people in your team, build 3 lines with ranking V3, $60 per person, $50 cash bonus, which is paid upon the 80-20 rule where Royalq takes 20%, converts at 20% into 100% because the profits that are generated and the fuel fee that is paid to you as the leader is not coming from the person's capital. It's coming from the fuel fee which you need to have available and reserved in your smart contract wallet on the Royalq. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, there's no secret to success, but there is a system to success. And this is a fantastic system that you can, in fact, make as much money as you like based on your time, energy, and effort. Okay? So to go from V4 to V5, you need to register 12 active licenses, team 100 licenses, and build 3 lines with a ranking of V4. You know, many people think that this would be totally impossible if they hear that, wow, I need 800 people. Or wow, as a V6, I need 1,000 people. Team volume. It is passionate, hungry, and has a complete desire for success to actually not reach here. That person who has that PhD can reach here. Whether you have that PhD on paper or you actually have that passion, hunger, and desire to achieve financial freedom. Because here's where financial freedom will start as a V4. Because you opened your eyes on VIP 1 and VIP 2, VIP 3. You saw what's possible from earning $50 to $100 a day to actually coming to V6 and earning nothing less than $5,000 a day. Imagine that, ladies and gentlemen. So to go from V4 to VIP 5, 8 licenses, 300 team members. VIP 5 to at VIP 5, your team needs to have 12 licenses. Your personal team, 12 registered people and activated on your link. Team volume of 800 active licenses, build 3 lines with ranking to V4. So 3 people out of that 800 people within your team need to at least have V4 status. And if remember, if everyone's duplicating, then you can make money in this business, because imagine everyone in your street, wherever you are living, every single body right down to the very end of the street. Every household, there's maybe about on average 3 to 5 people staying in one house. Some houses have more people living in that house. But how many of those people within those houses have smartphones? And if you have a smartphone and it's not making money for you, then it's a dumb phone. It's a dumb phone with an uninformed owner. You know why? Because you did not do your own research and you do not understand the working principles of such an amazing compensation plan that not only can you earn through your personal trading, but why keep quiet about this business? You can earn through team trading as well. And then, of course, the other fantastic ways through benefiting through the team trading is, of course, your activation gain bonus. It is your direct quantification. It is your team quantification. It is your peer rewards. And, of course, it is your global dividends. Okay? So there's a lot of money to be made here, ladies and gentlemen, because as a V5, every person that's indirectly referred by the people in your team, you start to get $40 per person with a peer pool bonus of 10%. And then, of course, there's a bonus draw. But guys, if you're not even V2 yet, there's no point in explaining V3, V4, V5 to anyone that is not willing, passionate, hungry, and has that complete desire for success, to actually even waste your energy, time, and effort to explain this rewards plan. Because they're going to think to themselves, but you know what? I can't recruit. I don't have the time. That. It's going to be complete excuses. And guys, ladies and gentlemen, your excuses is never going to fill your bank account. This is cryptocurrency that's operating, a cryptocurrency market that is operating 24/7, 365 with a robot that doesn't sleep, a robot that doesn't have emotions. There's no need for you to have emotions. There is a need for you to sleep because we as humans, we should get our sleep, but we shouldn't be sleeping for too long in actual fact. So I always say work while others are sleeping, right? So that you can live the rest of your life the way they will continue to be dreaming. Remember what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen. If you have such a big goal, a big dream, and it scares you, it should keep you awake at night because it's so big that you don't want to sleep. So that in the time that you are awake, you're working on your dreams and goals while others are sleeping, so that you can live the rest of your life the way those people will continue to be dreaming. Right? So if you don't have a big dreaming goal and it's not big enough, it doesn't scare you, throw that dream away, change your dream, believe and dream in something bigger and more amazing to understand that this compensation plan here at Royalq is not for the faint-hearted. Cryptocurrency industry is not for crybabies. Oh, but why is my back office showing all the red? My robot hasn't taken a profit for me in 1 week because you don't understand cryptocurrency and you didn't do your own research. But why am I earning this and my upline is earning that? There's so many excuses that people is going to come up with as to why they cannot become successful because they did not do their own research. So to go from VIP 5 to VIP 6, ladies and gentlemen, you need to register 20 licenses only. And if you work as a team, once you get your 20 people, you stop focusing on your direct link. You now start to focus on the link of your downlines, but your weakest people in your team, your weakest legs in your team. And you can actually start doing that from VIP 2. Because once you have 4 directly referred, we as a team, we want to make sure that those 4 people each also have 4 directly referred. That way we work faster because everyone will have the criteria to rank up. So now once those 4 people, or at least 3 out of the 4, have 4 people each, your chances are better of going from the one level to the next level in the business. If you understand the rewards plan and what I explained to you and how many people is required to go from one rank to the other, how many ranks within your team do you need to have? How many ranking members do you want to have at the end of this month or at the end of this year? And if you have X amount of ranking members, how soon will you be able to go from the next level to the next level? We don't have to work hard, guys. We work smart. But yes, working hard is important because there's no substitute for hard work. If you put in the work in any business that you're doing, you will get rewarded. But let me make this clear to you. If you have a general work, a general job that you are doing, you can be the brightest worker, you can be the happiest worker, you can be the hardest worker, but you're still going to get the same salary at the end of the month. It's funny because you're working so hard to build somebody else's dreams when you can come and work a system like this that can help you build your dreams. And the harder you work in the system like this, the more you get paid, and you can actually get paid more than your boss. That's, of course, if you're somebody on the call today that does have a general job, that's fine. But don't get caught and stuck up in your job for the rest of your life until you're 65. Because we were taught to go to school, get a job, pay bills, and die. Does that sound like a plan, ladies and gentlemen? That's just an ordinary life. But if you want to live an extraordinary life, be cruising on your yacht or on your boat out. Come on, guys. It's possible. It's possible. Why? Because there's ordinary people that have achieved this right now as we speak through the power of teamwork. So ask yourself, what is it that you like? What is it that you want to achieve? And make sure that whatever you put your mind to, you go out and get it. Because, wow, guys, it's not easy nowadays in the online network marketing business because of the scams that many people have experienced. But you guys understand, and you guys understand clearly that your funds, your capital, it remains with you. The only money that you're giving out, ladies and gentlemen, that you'll never see again is your annual subscription. Your annual subscription of $120 only. And remember, when we started a few months ago, the annual subscription was $100. So what are you waiting for? The annual subscription, ladies and gentlemen, has increased by an extra $20. And if you miss out this year, who knows what next year may hold? And they say to us, Royalq sends us a notice to say that the annual fee now for your artificial intelligence robot is $150. Then what you're going to do? You're going to regret. You're going to think to yourself, oh no, I should have started earlier. I don't know why I didn't start earlier. And you're going to live with this regret, thinking that you could have saved an extra $30, because that $30 could be used towards your trading, or it could be used towards sponsoring another good person to your team. And they could then just put the difference of the annual subscription. If we work together, ladies and gentlemen, as a team, we understand that nothing is impossible in the system, because the word impossible itself says already, I am possible, I'm possible. So if you believe that you are possible, ladies and gentlemen, and you believe that your goal is valid, you believe that your goal and dream is big enough, then go out there, ladies and gentlemen, and do whatever it takes, because this is a completely amazing, extraordinary, super duper califragilistic, espialidocious compensation plan that I've ever seen in my entire life, because it allows you to earn what we call residual income. If you don't know what the residual income is, ladies and gentlemen, then to me, it seems as if you're going to be working for a boss for the rest of your life. This business allows you to be your own boss, and to go from VIP 5, you need 12 activated members in your team, a total of 800 active licenses in your entire organization, build 3 lines with ranking V4. You get the direct license bonus of $65 for each license indicated in your referral link, a cash bonus of 55%. You get a share of the cash that's generated in your team at infinite levels of depth. An indirect license bonus of $40 per person. You receive it for each new active license indirectly referred to you until infinity, guys. Do you know what's infinity? My goodness. Peer pool bonus, extra 10%, and the bonus draw V5, extra $1.50, because you've been duplicating yourself successfully into the people that's in your team. And the people that's in your team has been duplicating themselves successfully into their team members. And this is the final destination, ladies and gentlemen. VIP 6, which I'm sure that before the year ends, our leader Julius, our great leader Julius from Uganda, who's always on Zoom calls, who's always doing training maybe thrice a day, even more than thrice a day. The commitment shows, guys. Some of the other members that's on the calls also going to end up here, because it's inevitable. It's inevitable that it's going to happen. Why? Because if you could go from VIP 1 to VIP 2, nothing's stopping you to show those VIP 1s in your team on how to do exactly the same thing. Copy what you do, duplicate themselves into you, because we're not at school. At school, they used to call it cheating. Now, now in this kind of business, when we copy what the next person does, we call it duplication. Duplication is going to build a nation, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so VIP 6 is the final destination. And here is where you start getting $70 per person that you directly refer to the business. Okay, the $70 is an amazing amount of money for somebody that has never even gotten paid $70 per day. For somebody that has never even gotten paid $70 per hour, or even $70 per minute. Because guess what? As we speak right now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the reality. The reality is that somewhere around the world, somebody's getting an indirect license bonus of $50 per person, and they didn't have to do anything. It's a residual passive income that they're making while they're sleeping, or while they're driving, or while they're doing something, while they're basically spending their money. There's a lot of money to be made here, ladies and gentlemen. And if you don't see it the way I do, and the way other leaders who have leaders in their teams see it, then get to those people. Come and join more Zoom calls, and understand that this is not a fly-by-night business. This business is not going to scam you. This business you can share with complete confidence. You can hear the conviction in my voice, ladies and gentlemen. I'm serious about what I do, because even me, I'm having Zoom calls until 1 a.m., 2 a.m. in the morning just to secure good clients. People want to come into the business, ladies and gentlemen, that are attracted by your vibe. Your vibe is going to attract your tribe. And if you have a negative vibe, don't even think of attracting anyone into your tribe. But if you have a positive and powerful and enthusiastic spirit and vibe about yourselves, then yes, by all means, you're going to attract the same type of people into your team. And guess what? The leaders that are doing screen recordings on their phone, the leaders that are making noise about their business, the leaders that are having events, the leaders that are doing whatever it takes to rank up and help the team rank up is the leaders that is making money in this business. It's very, very simple. By duplicating yourself and doing exactly the same thing that the people done before you have come into this business. And to know that the system does work, any system online, but we're focusing on the Ponzi killer, which is Royalq artificial intelligence robot. You know that it does work because there's more than one person who has done it. I would think, in the past 6 months, if there's only one V6 in the world, if there was only one V6 in the world in the past 6 months, then I would think that the system is difficult, that nobody can get to V6. But if somebody can go from VIP 1 to VIP 5 in 8 days, and soon to be VIP 6, what's stopping you? So find a system. We have found a system. This is the system that you can work any time of the day, wherever you are, from your house, from your couch, from your bed, wherever you are. And we have found a system that has not only worked for one person to get to VIP 6, but there's multiple other people around the world on VIP 6. But in order to get here, you first need to win, ladies and gentlemen. Where? Win inside of your mind, because that's where champions are made. Champions are made within their own very mind, because you believe you can, you will, and you must succeed. Then it's just going to be like that. You're going to attract positivity. And the law of attraction, the universe is going to reward you. Why? Because you're constantly thinking about your goal. You're constantly posting about your goal. You have an accountability partner. You have a mentor. You have people that you can turn to that's going to love and support you, because not only do you come into this business as a number, but you come into this business as a family member to the person that has invited you, because I can assure you and guarantee you that if you grow a team, you're not going to want to stop this business after 12 months. This business is going to continue forever, because we are making use of the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange, which is the Binance exchange. And we're making use of the world's third largest cryptocurrency exchange, which is the UB exchange. So if you understand these cryptocurrency exchanges and you can take this message and share it with at least one person a day, that's your goal. But if you feel that, you can only speak to one person every second day, that's your goal. Everyone is different. Not everyone's ambition, hunger, passion, hunger, desire is the same. But that's the PhD that you need to have in this business, in multi-level marketing business. This compensation plan is a uni-level, and you get paid up to infinite levels. For this reason, people are able to withdraw $10,000 a day. For this reason, people are able to withdraw $20,000 a day. Don't take my word for it. Go and see it live on the WhatsApp groups. Go and see it live on the Telegram groups. And take this business seriously, because if you don't take it seriously, then it's going to reward you like your hobby rewards you guys. Your hobby doesn't really pay you. Am I right? Maybe play golf on a Saturday or Sunday. But if you're not doing it professionally, it's not paying you. But if you're doing this work that we're doing at Royalq, if you do it professionally, it's going to pay you. And nobody loses money in their spot wallet, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, the money that's in your spot wallet is going to fluctuate if it is in other cryptocurrency and it's not in a stable coin called Tether USDT. It's going to fluctuate. But that's where patience comes in. And patience is power. Because wealth, ladies and gentlemen, was never ever amassed overnight or in 1 year, even for that matter. But guess what? At Royalq, wealth is amassed in 3 months. Wealth is amassed in 8 days. Wealth is amassed in less than 12 months at Royalq, ladies and gentlemen. Because there's real people that have proven that there's no secret to their success. There's a system to success, and if people work smartly together, I bring my 4, you bring your 4 brings their 4, and so forth and so forth and so on. We understand that once each of us have the criteria for the next level of the business, we can help the next person confidently. Why? Because 2 heads are better than 1. 3 is a crowd. 3 is a team. 2 is also a team. It's a pair. So find somebody today in your team. Doesn't have to be your upline, the person that referred you to the business. It can be somebody that started after you, or somebody that is your uplines. Because if you want to be the best, you need to learn from the best. You understand, ladies and gentlemen? Because every master was once a beginner. So I to encourage those people on the call today that if you haven't started yet, you're a beginner. That's fine. Humble yourself and learn as much as you possibly can learn. And if you're coming from a country that doesn't have a ranking member yet within the system, make it a point that you become the first V6 in your country. Make it a point that you become the first VIP 1 in your country and run with it, because there's billions of people in this world. And right now, as we speak, ladies and gentlemen, there's somebody waiting for you to come and chat to them, come and talk to them face to face and make them feel important. Do you understand what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? Is that every single day, wherever you go, whatever you're doing, somewhere out there, there's somebody that has a necklace or a chain around the neck saying, make me feel important. You get what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, that I know for a fact that I too myself, I like to be made to feel important. So I believe I'm a very important person. And if you believe you are a very important person, you will start to see others around you as important people, because right now, out there, as we speak, there's somebody or someone walking around with a necklace or chain on their neck. And on that necklace or chain, it's saying, make me feel important. And a simple question you need to ask somebody to make them feel important is not a question, but rather a statement that you need to make them feel important, is to compliment them. If you see somebody standing on their phone in the road, why are you afraid to approach them and say to them, wow, it's a nice phone that you have, man. Are you using that phone to make money? That's a question that you can ask that person. So if I showed you a system today that you can use to make money online without sending your money to any third party, being full control of your capital, would you be interested? Yes, please tell me more. I've been scammed before. It's up to you to come up with ideas and be creative of how you can start a conversation. And so I want to leave you all with this today. And you need to ask yourself this question, or rather, I'll ask the question to somebody on the call today. And let's see, everyone's hands is down. So I will ask you to raise your hand to answer this question. Raise your hand and then open up your mic. The question is, ladies and gentlemen, how much does a polar bear weigh? What is the weight of a polar bear? If you know the answer, you can raise your hand. If you don't know the answer, in the next one minute or 30 seconds, I'll give you guys the answer. What is the weight of a polar bear? How much does a polar bear weigh? Does anybody know the answer to that? Any of the participants on the call today know the answer of how much a polar bear weighs? Nobody knows the answer, or maybe you're just too afraid to give an answer because you think that the answer is going to be incorrect. Yes, Constant Sheriff. You may open your mic, unmute yourself, and then give us the answer.
Is it polar bear?
Yes, a polar bear from the North Pole. Those big white bears.
Yes, it's about 55 kilograms.
No, you are incorrect. I'll give JF iPhone the chance to answer. You are incorrect, sir. You can unmute yourself. You can unmute yourself, Jay, iPhone. Yes, we're running out of time. You can give your answer, please. Jay, if iPhone, because you were the second person to.
50 kg.
No, you are incorrect. I'm gonna give the third and
450.
final for. You are
450.
incorrect.
It's around 150.
No,
to
you are
450.
incorrect. You are incorrect. I'm asking this question in such a way that is referring to what I just spoke about now, just a minute ago, and I'll explain to you guys why I'm saying this. So you are incorrect. That's not the answer I'm looking for. Okay, we will give Anna Lungu the chance to unmute herself and then give us the answer to that question. Anna Lungu, we're giving you the chance to unmute yourself and you may answer the question. Go for it.
It's about 350 to 450 kgs.
No, you're incorrect. I know you went to go and use Google to find that answer, but it's fine. That's not the answer I was looking for. Ladies and gentlemen, listen carefully. A polar bear weighs enough to break the ice. Did you guys get it? And if you don't find it amusing, then I don't know. I don't think you know where a polar bear comes from. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, a polar bear weighs enough to break the ice. And that is what you have to do with your prospects. For those active members that want to grow the team, break the ice, walk past somebody and compliment them and say, wow, it's a nice dress that you have on today. You make them feel so lovely about themselves. You make them feel important. You make them feel confident. You can feel the aura. You can feel the energy. It's pulsating through your veins. You can feel that adrenaline. And even if you are somebody that is an introvert, it's fine because introverts also become millionaires. Extroverts too, they become millionaires. But it's up to you to break the ice. A polar bear weighs enough to break the ice. So remember that, guys, if you find that a bit amusing, because you know where a polar bear comes from, a polar bear weighs enough to break the ice, and break the ice with the people that you're speaking to on a daily basis so that they feel confident and comfortable. Now, you guys all know an elephant. And I want to leave you with this thought, guys. Sorry, before I come to an end of explaining this wonderful, amazing, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious business. It's amazing, guys, to earn as much money as you like in the shortest period of time possible. But I want you guys with this thought of the day. You all know an elephant, and you understand that the elephant is a mighty, mighty elephant. It's big, it's powerful, it's strong, and it's also not afraid of a challenge. But we as humans, we have the power in ourselves to train this mighty, mighty animal, to make it become used to us. And you will see in places like India, my brothers in India, they love elephants. Okay, elephants are dear to them. And if you're training an elephant, you're coaching an elephant, and you make the elephant become your friend, what do you need to do? You need to feed it. You need to talk to it. And you need to be so friendly with it that you're not showing the elephant that you are the boss. Because if you're going to show the elephant that you are the boss in somewhat of a way, that you're going to become a tyrant over that elephant, and that elephant is not going to listen to you. But I want to leave you guys with this thought, is that if you've ever seen an elephant tied to a tree, there's maybe a string on the elephant's leg or foot, and that string is connected to a tree. Please forgive me, guys. And for this reason, I'm coming to an end soon. But if you guys know an elephant, and when an elephant is tied to a tree, that elephant thinks that it cannot break from the chain. Am I right in saying so, guys? I'm sure you would agree. Right now, you're nodding your head. I'm sure you're nodding your head right now because you understand that in the mind of the elephant believes that it cannot break free from that string, even though the elephant has the mighty power to uproot that tree. And the thought that I want to leave you with today, ladies and gentlemen, is that if you do not like where you are, Okay. If you do not like where you are, you don't like your current financial situation, and you wish that things could change, stop wishing and start doing. Because if you don't like where you are, then move, ladies and gentlemen. Move from where you are, because you are not a tree. You are not a tree, guys, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens. If you believe that you are king and you are queen in your own right, in your own reality, doesn't mean to say that you cannot become a royal partner here at V6, VIP6 at Royalq. That's a royal partner where this royal partner is earning nothing less than $5,000 a day, nothing less than $10,000 a day. And imagine per day you are earning this money. How can you change your life? How can you change the life of your families? How can you change the lives of your community members? How can you change the lives of just ordinary strangers in your community or in your world? It's possible. So if you do not like where you are, make a change, guys. Stop wishing, start doing, because you're not a tree. You can move. You're not. I'm not going to plant you there and let it and you're going to grow there on that same beauty spot. But then there's sometimes where you're going to take a seed, you're going to plant it in a certain environment, and that seed is not going to grow in that environment. Do you change the seed? No, you don't change the seed. You don't change the flower because the flower is not growing in that soil. You help the soil to become more fertile. And so if you cannot help the soil to become more fertile so that that flower and that seed can grow within that environment, you do not change the seed, you do not change the flower, you do not change who you are. You do not worry about what other people are going to think or say about, but you change the environment. So I'm going to leave you guys with this thought once again, that if you do not like where you are, right, and you want to change your life for the better, because 90% of our problems is money related. And the more money you come across, the more problems you may see. But then at the end of the day, at least those problems which you're going to have, money will be able to take care of it. Money isn't everything, but it's the only thing that is going to pay for things like doctor's bills. It's the only thing that's going to be able to put fuel in your vehicle. It's the only thing that's going to be able to put food in the fridge. Because while you're sleeping, ladies and gentlemen, your fridge is still on, keeping the food cold in your fridge. Am I right in saying so? So if your fridge can be on at night taking your money, please excuse my enthusiastic son. If your fridge is on the entire night while you are sleeping, taking your money, then you need to find, ladies and gentlemen, a way to make money while you sleep, so that that money can pay for the electricity, that money can ensure that you have nice hot water to take a shower or bath with. You want to ensure that that money can help you dress nicely, and everything that money can buy, you're going to work hard to achieve it, because you don't like where you are, you're not a tree. And you have the complete mindset to tell yourself that, you know what, I have the passion. It may not be the passion for network marketing, but you have a passion for something else. You have the hunger, you have the desire. Because you have that PhD, the passion, hunger, and desire for whatever it is that you find yourself doing or you want to do, whether it be start your own business, start your own hair salon, or whatever it is that you'd like to do with the money, then set the goal for yourself, set the business goal for yourself, so that you can achieve your personal goals. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't like where you are, move, you're not a tree. Thank you so much for listening to me. I really do appreciate the fact that we could at least have 45 participants on the call. Tomorrow is a Super Friday, but we still have more calls lined up for the rest of the day. So feel free, 2 p.m. South African time. Please, you know the time differences, but also keep an eye on the group. Make sure you always keep an eye on your WhatsApp group as much as you possibly can, because that is where you will find information that you'll come across that you can use if only you are willing to read between the lines. So pay attention to the messages that come to your groups to find out when is the next Zoom call. We try to at least have three scheduled Zoom calls a day. And for those who are in my team, they know that I have a recurring meeting that we can meet almost any time and every time of the day. But the three main calls that we have is at 9 a.m., which is this one, 9 a.m. South African time. The second one is 2 p.m. South African time. And the third one, scheduled call should be at 8 p.m. South African time. So make it a point, ladies and gentlemen, for those who are active, invite people, break the ice with him, invite him to the next Zoom call. Make sure we fill up the next Zoom call, but then tomorrow, let's make sure that we max out the number of participants on the call, because tomorrow is going to be a Super Friday. It's an international Zoom call, and there's going to be so many other leaders around the world that is going to give their testimony, and people want to see this. Okay, so make sure you are there. Make sure you attend as many Zoom calls as you possibly can, but don't miss tomorrow's Zoom call for anything. Thank you so much for listening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm completely honored and humbled to have presented to you, and make sure that you break the ice, ladies and gentlemen, with as many people as you possibly